Hello, my name is Sue Rinker, and I am teaching a lesson plan for 6 to 8-year-olds about homes. Hi, class. Today we're going to read a book, and first we're going to see if you can tell me what this book might be about. Children? Okay, let me write that down. Okay, what else? Who else? Plane, okay. Okay. Oh, that's right. Houses? How do you think houses? You see the word. Good reading. Houses. Anybody else? No? Well, we're going to put this aside for right now, and we are going to read the book and then see if our predictions were correct about what the book was about. So this book is Come Over to My House by Dr. Seuss. Here's the first picture. Yeah, lots of children with balloons walking. Come over to my house. Some houses are bricks, and some houses are sticks. Some houses are square, and some houses are round. There are all kinds of houses around to be found. Some are on stilts, high up off the ground. Those are stilts. Some houses are wide, some houses are thin. Some are so thin you can hardly get in. But wherever you go, you will hear someone say, "Come over to my house. Come over and play. Come over to my house. The fishing is great. They bite all the time and you don't have to wait. Come over someday and bring plenty of bait. My house has a kite that can whistle and sing. Come over someday and bring plenty of string. Look, you can go fly kites with him. My house has so many big pine trees outside. We can slide on my wonderful pine needle slide. The roof of my house has a stork on a nest. The roof of my house is a good place to rest." What was that? You've never been on your roof? I haven't either. Yeah, but it looks like they can go on the roof of their house. You can play on my roof, but my house is so tall, it's a long way downstairs to go after the ball. My house is bright pink, and it's happy and gay. Our streets are wet water. We like it that way. Come up on my porch, and I'll give you a treat. Spaghetti. We'll eat, and we'll eat, and we'll eat. We'll eat 20 miles of it. We'll eat a ton. Food at my house is such wonderful fun. Come over to my house and sit by the fire. My fire burns trees, and it's hotter and higher. Our fire's in a stove. It makes beautiful heat. Come over and warm your cold feet. Come over to my house. I live on a boat. I live in a city of houses that float. What was that? You didn't know people could live on boats? Yeah, they're called houseboats. Yeah. I've never known anyone to live on a houseboat. Has anyone here known anyone? No? That would be kind of fun, though. I think it would be fun if you could take your house and float it down a river and go visit places. Yeah. Come into my houseboat. Have supper with me. I'll give you cold rice and a cup of hot tea. I eat with chopsticks, and you can learn how. But boy, you're terribly sloppy right now. You must be a beginner. Come over to my house and stay for the night. We have 200 rooms, and I'm sure it's all right. But don't touch the tigers. They're liable to bite. Look at that huge house. In my house, my bath is a fancy machine with handles and spouts, and it's long and it's green. I just have a tub, but I keep just as clean. At our house, hot water comes out of the rocks. It's handy for washing ourselves and our socks. Come over to our house. You'll like our bath too, especially if you have some laundry to do. Over at my house, you'll eat funny fruit. You'll ride on my llama and toot on my flute. My house has books, and they're all very fine. I'll learn to read yours, and you'll learn to read mine. In a faraway place in a wide, empty land, my house is a tent in the wind and the sand. At my house, I'll show you a wonderful show in the night in the sky where the northern lights glow. My house has an ostrich. Hop on, take a ride. But watch where you're riding. Don't ride 'em inside. In the back of my house lives a red kangaroo, 2 koala bears, and an emu or 2. Come over and play. We're all waiting for you. My house is quite cold. I need fur to sleep in. My house is quite hot. I just sleep in my skin. I sleep in a bed with a big puffy puff. Come over some night. We have puff puffs enough. What was that? Puff puff. What do you think that is? A pillow. That's right. So they're calling them puff puffs. Does anyone here have a different name that they use for their pillow? No, you just say pillow? Me too. In my house, I sleep on a mat on the floor. There's a mat here for you, but I hope you don't snore. Come over to my house and we'll milk a cow. It isn't too hard, and it's time you learned how. You can milk goats at my house, so come with your pail. It's easy. You'll find the milk back near the tail. My house has a reindeer. Come on, don't be shy. Step up and start milking. Let's give it a try. Has anyone here ever milked a cow or a goat or a reindeer? A cow? I've milked a cow when I lived in Sweden. A goat? I have a friend who has goats, and she makes cheese out of the milk from the goats. Every house in the world has a ceiling and floor, but the ones you like best have a wide open door. Some houses are rich, full of silver and gold, and some are quite poor, sort of empty and old. Some houses are marble and some are just tin, but they're all alike when a friend asks you in. There are so many houses you'll meet on your way, and whenever you go, you'll hear someone say, "Come over to my house. Come over and play." So, let's look back at our predictions. So, some of you predicted that this house was going to, that this book was going to be about children. Yep, there were children in it, but was it about children? Kind of, yeah, it was about going to someone's house and playing. So it was really about different types of houses, right? We saw lots of different houses. And playing, we did play, but the book was about houses. So you guys were pretty spot on. So what we're going to do today, guys, is we're going to be learning about different type of houses found in the world and also in our community. We're going to compare and contrast them, and then you're going to get a chance to illustrate your own house using our paint software and write a few words about it. All right, let's get going. Thank you.